Hey there, in today's tutorial we're jazzing up cookies with edible marker. Hi, I'm Leslie with Leslie's Cookies and Treats, and if you love decorating sugar cookies or you want to learn how, you're in the right place. Let's decorate together. So I'm going to breeze through the outlining and flooding of this cookie, but if you want a deeper dive into that, I'll leave some links in the description for some tutorials you can follow. And once you've flooded it in, go ahead and set it aside to dry completely. And now we're going to transform this sugar cookie using some gel food color, some food grade glycerin, and some edible marker. So I'm using a paint palette and I've added a couple of drops of the food grade glycerin and a couple of drops of the different food gels, and I'm just going to mix them together to create a nice watery color that will be light and airy and can just add some dimension and some airbrush look to the outside edge of this cookie. So I'm just going to paint around the outside edge, and then I'm going to take a dry brush and I'm just going to go around and kind of feather that out into the cookie, giving it kind of an airbrush look. And I'll do that all the way around the cookie, and I'll continue to add color until it's looking the way I want it to look. I like to mix my gel food colors with food grade glycerin because it gives you longer workable time and allows you to blend it out into the cookie without a harsh line. The food grade glycerin also does not eat into the royal icing or disintegrate it in any way. So for this one, I just wanted it to give a nice little subtle edge to the cookie, again, so it just kind of looks like it's airbrushed. I gave the food color a little bit of a chance to dry, and now I'm going back with a stencil that is made for scrapbooking, and it just has lines, and I'm just going to give it some lines with a light gray edible marker to give it a notebook look. I'm using light gray because I'm going to paint over this and I don't really want the marker to be seen. So once again, grabbing my ivory food gel color and some vegetable glycerin, I'm using a fine detail paintbrush to just paint the lines across, covering up the edible marker lines we made before. I'm going for kind of a sepia tone with this cookie for a vintage look. Now I just need to make the red line going down the left side. So once again, I'll place my stencil and I'm going to use a red edible marker to make the red line. And then my customer for this cookie picked out this image off of Canva for a book on this cookie. And so I'm just going to load this into my projector and we'll trace it onto the cookie. And if you'd like a tutorial on how to set up your projector, I'll leave a link to that video in the description also. And I actually didn't video the actual drawing of the flowers onto the actual hexagon cookie, but there's the process. And it comes out absolutely beautiful when it's done. And if you would like to see how I decorated the rest of the cookies in this set, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I have new sugar cookie decorating tutorials almost every day for your inspiration and learning. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions.